Hello. Okay. So been a couple days, but everything's here. So I'm just gonna do a quick review of what I have and then jump into whatever I'm gonna jump in after that. Uh, there's something I do need to buy though still that I didn't realize until everything came in. Actually, we are still missing the OLED and then there's something else, but that's fine because honestly these next couple of days I'm gonna be probably a little busy. Picked up a new job, so yeah. But yeah, so we have pretty much everything right here. The ESP32, which I think I showed earlier. This is a breadboard, and this right here on the breadboard is the SSD module, and we have three of these, so that's nice. We have the battery, which came in, and I think it looks like what's it called? The polar is polarized properly. This is the charger for the battery. Some cables, or rather wires, not cables. Wires. Bought a bunch because I figured why not? Because shit happens. This is my tea. Fuck, I just dropped my headphones. Oh yeah, this is the display. It's nice and small, not too big. This is the power supply SSD right here, and this is a jumble of cords connected. Well, really just one of them is connected to the motherboard, and I think I'm missing something, but I don't know. And right now I have Linux Mint downloaded onto here, but the problem is that with the motherboard, like it needs a way to turn on because the power supply doesn't really have a way to like, activate everything, I guess, or whatever. So I basically need to buy a button to turn on the PC.
And just put it in like so. Okay, so yes, there we go. Okay, and then everything should, in theory, go as planned. Right, it doesn't go in life, of course, but everything looks about right.
Um, Inconvenient, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this entire PC, just with these two things that I need, and it will be ready, and it was not ready. So back to the buying board. So I'm gonna buy a little small case, maybe put it by like this little area right here, and then that's the plan. I'm gonna get like literally just a cheap small one on Amazon, because I don't really need it to like be like a crazy gaming, PC. I just need it to be a small, cheap, and reliable. So that's the plan. I think at some point during the week I'm gonna like, film maybe a little introduction of like some of the people on my team because no, you guys haven't seen that yet probably, but it's me, my one of my best friends Gavin, my other best friend Corey, um, and then I think we're probably gonna look for somebody else, just so that we have somebody to balance out any of our busyness. But we'll see. We'll see how the three of us works, and then we're gonna have some of our other friends do maybe some of the other like non-engineering related stuff. So like maybe some filming here and there, and some artistic creative design, which you're gonna see later on in the project. I have a lot of this planned out from the beginning. Um, but yeah, that's where we're at right now. So yeah, I think today's Monday, and the video I posted was like 4 days ago. Starting from today, like for me, I don't know when this video is gonna come out, but yeah, so that's where we're at right now. And we still need to do programming, so we're gonna do that this week, if not this week. Yeah, we're gonna do that this week. We're gonna start it this week, so because we were supposed to start it last week, but we didn't have this stuff, so it's like it's whatever. So I think we might do some of the hardware before we start the software, honestly, so we have an idea of where everything connects, and then I don't know, just program it from there, to see if like everything's powered on correctly. I might have Claude make a sample code just to make sure everything like turns on, and then I might actually make the actual code, just so that way we don't have to like make a bunch of sample code ourselves. We'll see what happens. I'll explain it throughout. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. You guys actually, there's more views in the last video than I expected actually, which is very, it's quite a delight to my, to my, I guess, surprise. So yeah, just keep on, supporting, liking, sharing. Honestly, throwing down a like really does help. So please do so that way I could get more people to see this and, kind of get me and my friends out there into the world so we can get jobs. Because that's kind of what this is for. So I can get a job and also so I could kind of challenge myself based on the first year experiences that, I had at a school. Because I felt like, I felt like I didn't know enough, right? I felt like I needed to know how to program better, how to maybe do better soldering, things like that. So this whole project really is meant to kind of challenge what I know and teach myself things I don't know or don't know well enough. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now, and that's my goal. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Peace. Guys, okay, finally came in. The OLED. What the fuck? That shit is small. Holy sh... The fuck is anyone gonna see? What is anyone gonna see with this tiny shit? It's not even like the size of my finger. Dude, what the hell? What? Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna return that or not, but I might just hold on to it and then, kind of like use it as like a little, guide, I guess. And then I just have a bunch of capacitors. And that's it. Yo, that's actually fucking insane, bro. That shit is so small. I thought it was gonna be like this big. I don't know. I didn't really look at the size, I guess. That's my fault. I'm gonna keep you guys updated though. I got the battery charging right now. I had to like the cable. It didn't really. It wasn't compatible with like the charger, so I had to attach like 2 wires. I had to make sure that it was like polarized properly too with a multimeter, and yeah. So the battery's allegedly charging right now, and I don't charge it when I'm not here just for safety in case like I don't know some shit happens. I'd rather be home and be able to see it happen. I at least have somewhat of an eye on it than like nobody like at home or like no eyes on it. So I only charge when I'm at home. But yeah, I'm like baffled by how small this is, bro. I waited all that time just for it to be like as my fucking finger. I might still be able to use it though. I might just keep it, honestly. It's like whatever. But I was gonna say maybe like one shows battery life, the other battery life, and like what song or whatever. Cause this is really small. Like you're gonna like need a fucking like telescope to see that shit if you have like shit vision. I am basically trying to figure out the pin arrangement that I'm gonna use, and I don't want to like do anything that's gonna like make the microcontroller go, like fry, so I'm just picking the pins now before I start. So these are my notes right now. So yeah, I'm just writing them down. And I started this last night, and I just started doing it just now because I got back from work. But yeah, I'm just writing down the different pins. Some key information that I ChatGPT and Googled and used the manual. But yeah, some key information right here, just listing different definitions of what different types of pins do, just so I know. A list of like the things that are on like the different like components, not including the microcontroller, so I know which pins to assign to which, and what I'm working with. So the micro SD module I know, but I don't know what the OLED and audio DAC are gonna use, especially these the SDA, SCK, and SCL. So right now that's where we're at. And then once I figure that out, it should be better, or it should be easier, rather, to like kind of navigate this, and then I can start soldering things, programming things. Because I don't think I'm gonna start programming until like this works like safely. So yeah, that's where we're at. Keep you guys updated. kind of have an idea now of what was it? Pin layout. My journal right here. I was doing some notes. My journal right here shows everything, where everything is gonna be, and some definitions. You guys don't really need to know this probably, but just some stuff for me to keep in mind. But yeah, I figured out the micro SD module, audio DAC, and OLED pins that I'm gonna like connect to the microcontroller. And so yeah, I did the micro SD module, but I can't do the audio DAC and the OLED yet because I have to solder them, and I have the solder gun, but I don't have the actual solder. So that's kind of a problem, meaning that I have to kind of take a second and wait, I guess, which kind of sucks. But it's okay. So yeah, and then I have this right here. I'm gonna show you guys what I have so far, and then what I'm thinking for the future. So I got it working, turning on. I don't have it on right now, but this is the not the microboard, the breadboard right here, and like I said, I can't really do much with these, but yeah, we're gonna have this is connected to the pins right here, and I was very meticulous about which pins I was gonna use because I didn't want to damage anything. Just bear with me for a second. Fuck, that's the wrong way. I'm gonna have the when it's like fully completed, I'm gonna have the SD module just like on top of that. I'm gonna have like a slide-in thing where it just slides in once like the frame is gonna slide in, and then the OLED LED is gonna go somewhere, maybe over here, and then the buttons will go somewhere, and then this is probably gonna go like either here or the other side, and then the wires are just gonna be sticking onto the top and going around, and it would just basically look like this from the front, or I guess the back, whatever, where you have the ports and the SD module and the aux, right? And then wherever I put the smallest LED is where it's gonna basically just show. It might honestly just be in the middle over here. I don't know. I have to kind of like design this, but yeah, it's kind of just gonna stack on top of each other. And if you guys want to see this turn on, I can't really show much. I don't have much to show, of course, because everything's not soldered in yet. But let's see. Everything works. Everything's safe to turn on and use. So yeah, it's on. There's no really information on here. I haven't started the code yet because I just want to get this done first. But yeah, so once I get the soldering down, it should be chill, and hopefully it's not going to be a pain in the ass. I feel like it will be a pain in the ass, but yeah, you guys are like looking at my crotch right now, sorry. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a pain in the ass. I hope it won't be, but yeah, you guys are going to see how I document this. I need to get like a little drawer to put some of this shit, because like well, also my room, but my desk is like really congested right now, full of shit. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated, like I said, and sorry, you guys are gonna see what's happening, and yeah, we'll get to it. So peace, guys. I see you.
Baby, look at me.